by saying that we will want to uphold strengthening multiculturalism and strengthening religious pluralism. Here stands of opposition. We are not supporting the building of a model near ground zero. Why is that? Because in the wake of 9/11 attack, a movement to build a mosque near ground zero was initiated. A mosque which is an icon which symbolizes Islamic faith as a whole, with an unparalleled importance which unites Shiites, Sunnis, radical, ordinary, and different kinds of Muslims from all walks of life in a very honorable place, a volatile place for anti-Muslims and leaders and members of the Islam. The rebuttal coming from opposition, we say that the non-building of, or Robinism, the non-building of a mosque is a form of discrimination, religious oppression, and sensitivity. But we say that an anti-Muslim sentiment to be in the status quo apart from what they say. So the question to them is this: how do you necessarily solve the problem of discrimination? By building such an edifice near ground zero. Why is it the best alternative? Other than creating a multicultural center which supports religious pluralism in that particular area, or by using the not Muslim bias at the end of the day. That is the thing that we have to prove on. Moving on to my extension, we would want to talk about how necessarily the welfare of Muslims must be taken into consideration in this case. This would set us apart from opening competition. I'll be talking about on two levels. First, on how the building of mosques would necessarily endanger the Muslim community as a whole. But more importantly, how to necessarily mosque or delay the healing process, the top issue or the principle of the healing process. First, let's talk about how to necessarily endanger the Muslim community. Answer, maybe, but what implies perception coming from opening government, why they have to put security guards in their mosques to begin with. They are not scared. They are socially integrated. This particular Muslim is status quo. In 2004, there is a record of 34 Arab scientific career presupposes the idea that they are in public that's well accepted. But more importantly, we believe that the 9/11 attack bred anti-Muslim sentiment in American people. So people are looking for someone to blame. They are emotionally charged, and it is the year that they have been affected adversely. So being that they are already emotional, it necessitates, Mr. Speaker, an outlet for them by which they could actually have someone who will bear the anguish of the death of this particular people. Because in essence, status quo, particularly in that particular case, is uneasy and volatile, Mr. Speaker, and members of the House. These tensions are looking for an outlet, and you give them that outlet by creating that highly contested, controversial mosque near ground zero. You expose them to the anger of the people, Mr. Speaker, making them targets of hate crimes at the end of the day. We create an avenue to legitimize the interests of this particular people. We think that there are other better ways. All we say is multiculturalism. As I talked about a while ago, we should not actually have this model at that particular area. As a sub-issue, I'll be talking about how to best try to promote vigilantism. Because people feel insulted by the creation of this mosque will act unilaterally at the expense of other ordinary Muslims here. But in return, it would justify Muslim backlash against ordinary American citizens for retribution's sake. So in effect, you would heighten animosity between these two particular stakeholders here, thus aggravating the anti-Muslim sentiment as whole. And to say this, to an extent, there will only be a possibility of recurring backlash among these particular people. Second, on how we delay the healing process. American society have not really overcome this issue, which is why there are rallies at that particular area for non-residents of the mosque. These people are not yet killed to begin with. By giving them this resource, constitution would justify irrational acts. This could be very well justified or understood in the example would be Hong negative sentiments to the Filipino people, which is actually created an avenue for Hong Kong people to actually have, backlash against ordinary Filipino people in Hong Kong, and members of the South. As in the case, mosque is a constant reminder to the people affected of the havoc that was caused by the group like Africa or what have you. Considering that it was placed near ground zero where the memories of the ordinary citizens, ordinary American citizens, are up until now not over to that kind of issue. First of all, let's talking about the principle of healing process. Because we believe that we talk about healing, it takes an indefinite time.
Here.
The healing, you have to different. You have to get over based on the gravity of what has happened. We believe that we should not start the idea of putting up a mosque to ground zero to let these people, or we should actually from what idea of the process. Let the society is on its own. The battle itself is a sign of non-acceptance from the society state. Finally, we believe that we have to come with a compromise. We have to maintain equilibrium by suspending first this right to build mosque to the entire speaker on that particular day, so that it will save the possibility towards healing for the people. Because if you disrupt them, you actually renew the wounds that have been created by this particular crime. Finally, this religious pluralism is the speaker present in government environment. They know, because here it is something that's socialistic, it's something that's not religious. They're right because we didn't take into consideration what will happen to the Muslim community given the possibility of backlash coming from people in the speaker who have been affected by the 9/11 attack. So more importantly, we believe that in trying to uphold multiculturalism, it's not be genuine